Today is a very special day for me because when I am speaking to you, it's my father's birthday. A person who has given his 39 years of his age to coal India, a coal warrior I often call him. Whatever you see in me, whatever you appreciate from me comes directly from him. And when I started my firm, and I remember on the same day, I remember when how Sakha started. It started with a phone call conversation between me and my father. I called him saying, Father, I am very much uncertain, very much anxious to take the project in Tamil Nadu. Should I go or should I not go? He said, what makes you worry? I said, the fear. The fear that if I come empty-handed in the city of Nagpur, people, relatives, others may not accept us. He replied, do you know how many times the Edison failed? He worked 100 times and one time he got succeed. So he said, even if you fail, it's okay, you will always remain my son. And that's how Studio Sakha started in the year 2017. Somehow, yeah. I am an architect. More precisely, I am an architect who restores building. So they call me as a conservation architect. My job is to study the structures which last for the centuries. My job is also to understand the culture and the heritage buildings, to strengthen it so that the diverse country like us becomes celebrative and it strives. As a conservation architect, my work involves a lot of preparation of drawings, estimates, making drawings, making strategies for building conservation, working with various departments to understand what the damage is. Something what the doctor does, we does the same for the buildings. We investigate the issues. We try to diagnose what is going wrong with the buildings. And then we provide the solutions to preserve it. The entire journey started back with a curiosity in me in my 4th year of architecture education. I was very curious to understand the heritage building. More than the buildings, I was curious about the stories of these buildings. I was always worried like how the buildings are being conserved, what is the strategy, what is the entire methodology they follow. From the that day, I wanted to become a conservation architect. And the entire interest in the theatrical and drama and films, it strengthened my hobby, you can say, and that made me a conservation architect today. Conservation as a career is very difficult because we have to always be on sites, we have to always be on the design desk, we have to always be in the office, management, the administration. And when we closely examine these buildings, we somehow understand that what is the condition, what is going wrong. We also study the details which actually make the building more significant and more celebrative for the people. I am here to share how startup work in architecture and conservation. And that's how Sakha happened to us in 2017. Studio Sakha is a firm where we started conservation as one of the major disciplines. And after 2017, today, we have our presence in 10 states of country. We are currently working very actively in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and West Bengal. And today we stand as a very young market leader in this industry of conservation. You know, any organization, whenever you are talking about, is incomplete without the people. There are people who work shoulder to shoulder. There are people who have a faith in the idea which you bring to them on the desk. And I must tell you, whatever we have achieved, it is only because of the gang of people we have at Sakha. Those people have taken a very small office to a national level firm today. My curiosity, I have just shared that I am more curious about historical stories. I am more curious about the heritage narratives, and that's how we have started an initiative called as Nagpur Tales. In the initiative, we are actually undertaking heritage walks in Nagpur, and it is a way of it is a way where we are trying to re-establish heritage work as a heritage dialogue. And that's how recently we were also awarded by our Italian Cultural Center as one of the most successful citizen engagement initiative. When I talk about business, it is very important to understand how business work. You know, business works with a community, with the people who are the set common. When we understood that what is our business, whom we are catering to, we went through understanding that our audience is very simple. They are the audience who celebrate heritage. They are the audience who somehow are association with the heritage products. And that's how we have recently started a product line called as Sangraha. So at Sangraha, it is just not a company, it's a collective, it's a platform which connect heritage, design and people. We are trying to create a value between the artifacts and the communities. We are trying to understand how the business is meeting the sustainability and how the sustainability is meeting the empathy among the people. So at Sangraha, it's actually a collective platform where we are trying to purchase, or we are trying to collect the discarded door, windows, columns which are actually staying there, and we are trying to restore them and we are trying to resell it to the clients. So by this process, actually we are trying to contribute towards the nature, and we are trying to produce the carbon footprint also. Technically I am an architect. My training is an architect, to understand the issue, to provide a solution which can be fitting to the budget. And something same fundamentals I am trying to use for the Sangraha as a company, where we are trying to work on the systematic research and systematic analysis, and we are trying to assess it completely. So at Sangraha, we are actually examining these columns, the doors and the windows, and we are trying to understand the overall material, the place from where it is belonging, the entire how it has come up, and now where it is going on. One of such example I am going to share with you, where we have recently considered an old wood door which has actually been in a discarded form, and we have restored them and refitted it in the house as an architectural piece. So we tried to increase the size of the door, because you all know the old doors were little lesser in the size, and the new doors which we are using today are little larger in the size. So we try to resize the door. We try to copy or replicate the handcrafted designs there, and then we have given it a same grandeur which earlier it might have a century ago. Through this transformation, we really wanted to demonstrate how heritage conservation can happen even at a very small piece of product, not on the massive buildings. So Sakha is just not a product line which we are talking about. Sakha is majorly about the heritage awareness. It's about to understand the responsibility at oneself. We want to actually understand that rather than throwing these products in the scrap yards, but instead we want to continue their journey as a strong and relevant products as a part of it. So in the entire journey what I was talking about, from my father's word to the courage, to the countless sites we have restored, to the countless doors which we have brought back at Sangraha, one thing remained very constant, that is conservation takes time, craftsmanship takes time, trust takes huge amount of time, and building a community also takes time. And perhaps the words said by Sant Kabira, which is very important, and I feel that is my life lesson, that धीरे धीरे रे मना धीरे सब कुछ होए, माली सींचे 100 घड़ा ऋतु आए फल होए. So like the gardener who waters the plant every day with the patience, knowing that the fruit will come only on the time when the season is right, the work of conservation is something the same. It's a journey which is very slow, very steady, very mindful. We restore one structure at a time, we are reviving one artifact at a time at Sangraha, and we are building one community at a time. And the entire thing what we understood is conservation is something how the life looks like. It blooms only with the patience, purpose and faith. And on that note, I really want to thank you all for having me here at TEDxTAPMI, and thank you very much for listening. Somehow there was a mismatch, but please pardon me for that. Thank you.